Welcome back to the Express at Grouse Mountain in North Vancouver. We're going to tackle the latest challenge up here at the peak a little bit later, the snowshoe grind, with an elevation of over 700 feet. But right now we're going to warm up our skis at the BC Interior's top ski destination. We're road tripping to Sun Peaks Resort.
Quality Assured Collision Road Trip is brought to you by Quality Assured Collision Services and our network of 18 auto body shops across BC.
Well, one of Canada's top ski destinations is located just a 40-minute drive from downtown Kamloops. Today, we're making a snowy drive up to Sun Peaks.
Rated the second best ski resort in Canada by a Condé Nast Traveler Reader poll and 13th in North America, ahead of such places as Mont Tremblant and Squaw Valley, Sun Peaks is known for its sugary snow, plenty of sunshine, and 3 different mountains to choose from on any given run.
And as you can see, we're surrounded by a lot of fresh powder. We've had some weather systems pushing through, and it's brought some amazing snow, which is what we're known for here in the interior, is that light, dry powder, and that's what we're getting. And that's sort of the feedback from the guests, is that it's been that epic powder that you just cut right through. And so we're really just enjoying winter as it is.
Sun Peaks, being a ski resort, is obviously well known for its skiing and its snow, but it's also very well known for having an eclectic collection of restaurants and pubs. For instance, the Globe. Let's go inside.
With 22 pubs and restaurants, there's little something for everyone's palate. They're also the site of the Okanagan Winter Wine Festival every January.
It is one of the highlight events of the year. It's one of the Okanagan Wine Festival Society events. We host it in Sun Peaks, and it's just growing every single year. You can ski and snowboard in the morning and then take part in some of our wine festival events in the afternoon and evening, so great time to spend in Sun Peaks.
But one of the big draws for Sun Peaks is still the variety of recreational options visitors have at their disposal.
They're doing the dog sledding and the sleigh ride and the snowmobile, and dining out at the culinary and enjoying the local cuisine from area farmers and ranchers, and going to the spa for the afternoon.
And before you get it stuck in your head that Sun Peaks is only about winter, you might want to have a closer look.
We have an alpine golf course up here, and as you see, there's a lot of snow here. We actually start clearing the greens in February for the golf course. So as you're skiing in February, you're going to start seeing some little patches of green poking through the snow. So it's a lot of preparation, but we move right into tour bus season. We have a lot of tour buses through the month of April and into May, and then we're full into summer. So it's a really neat transition, definitely for season.
So whether it's summer or winter, put Sun Peaks on your list of upcoming road trip destinations. I'm Kirk Fraser for Shaw TV.
Quality Assured Collision Road Trip has been brought to you by Quality Assured Collision Services and our network of 18 auto body shops across BC.
You can go to sunpeaksresort.com to find out about events happening in and around the village. Right now on the Express, the big event is preparing for your wedding day. Now, obviously, the day is full of tons of traditions, and the first dance is one of them. But the times, they are a-changing, and it's not always a slow dance with the bride and groom.
Hi, I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Wedding Bells.
I just got engaged.
And I did not. We're on an adventure to plan the big day. We're going to spice up Sarah's wedding with some dance routines. Everyone remembers that huge YouTube hit, so I suggested Russian.
No. How about Bollywood?
Okay, how about the tango?
We need some help. So we headed to work with Sophie Olson, owner of LA-based Sophie Olson Dance Explosion.
What makes you tick? Like, what makes you excited? Because on the day of your wedding, there's so much going on that you want to be comfortable and you want to be you when you do the first dance.
We started with Sophie's questionnaire.
Do you enjoy dancing?
Yes!
Do you and your fiance dance together?
Anyone remember this?
You don't have to be a wonderful dancer to be a dancer. We choreographed a dance based on the person's strengths. If he's good at lifting or dipping.
If you're marrying a weightlifter and he's really good at lifting,
then we incorporate it.
Here we go.
So blondes will go to the left and brunettes will go to the right, okay?
I love that we're divided by hair color.
Blondes, which way are you going? Point.
That way, left. Then we really got dancing.
Together, stepping around, stepping around.
Do we go bop bop or bop bop?
We go bop bop, boop boop. Boop boop is different. Shoop, 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 shoop.
I was struggling with the start. Pop. I keep missing my cue off the top. So we're gonna go one more time. I'm gonna try and get it.
And if you don't get it, you can't be a bridesmaid.
We did it! And then it was time for the father-daughter dance.
1, 2, hold 3, 4.
Sophie's even choreographed my favorite, Zooey Deschanel's wedding. I feel like a star.
Now I'm doing my version of a tux.
That's exactly what my dad looks like. Spitting image of my father. He's not a dancer per se.
He doesn't have to be a dancer because this is about you guys making a memory together.
Sophie taught us non-dancers how to create some rhythm.
1 potato, 2 potato.
1 potato, 2 potato.
Get your potatoes right! This is looking like mashed potatoes. That's good. That's cute. 1, 2, hold 3, 4, sway 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, oh.
Then I threw off my heels and voila! We had more fun than we could have ever imagined.
Sophie Olson Dance Explosion.
Look out, YouTube. Here I come.
For Shaw TV, we're the Wedding Bells.
Next week on the Wedding Bells segment, pies as an alternate to the wedding cake. You're watching The Express, and we have more fun stories from around the Lower Mainland coming up.
Up next on The Express.
Toby, I think this is the talk of the town, the new snowshoe grind, and it all starts right here.
Grouse Mountain's new snowshoe grind course.
I am looking at Raminder, and he is angry with me because I've tricked him to go into a black hole.
Black holes at the MacMillan Space Centre.
From my perspective, he's moving incredibly slowly.
The Express. This is your local voice.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
Hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by the Lounge Hair Studio. LoungeHairStudio.com.
I think the Sea to Sky Trail is very unique in the fact that people with different disabilities, different levels of disabilities, maybe not even disabilities, maybe someone with a stroller or someone who just has a hard time walking. Just having a trail of this extent, going through the wilderness the way that it does, we never get to see that anywhere, and we never get to use something like that anywhere. You don't have to be disabled, but just to be out with your friends, your family, it's so important and it's so rewarding.
Welcome back to The Express up at Grouse Mountain. Toby, I think this is the talk of the town, the new snowshoe grind, and it all starts right here.
That's right, Johanna. Yeah, everybody can come out into this wintertime and time themselves on the snowshoe grind up here at Grouse. And they just come to this marker here, swipe themselves in, and away they go. Slide your foot right in there, bring the toe up to the front, and tuck that in there.
Perfect, so easy. You couldn't get me pink ones?
No, sorry, no pink ones today.
So I was thinking of snowshoeing as kind of like a mellow, leisurely thing to do. This is going to be a little more intense, eh?
It's a little bit more intense. We are up here on the mountain, so there's going to be some hills to deal with for sure. You know, part of the whole thing with the grind is that it's, you know, everybody pushes each other and a little bit of competition, so there's that aspect too.
Should I do it like this? Get
yeah, pump your arms, just like a good hike. Don't know how many steps exactly. It kind of depends on the person. It's not like the grind where there's physical steps. The length is 4.3 kilometers from start to finish. So from that timer all the way up the route and then back to the timer is 4.3 kilometers.
Oh, it's gorgeous out here, Toby.
Yeah, it's a nice day for it. You gain about 700 feet in elevation, so you know you're out there for a good hike.
I love it, and I think I'm going to slide, but then I don't.
Yeah. No, there's lots of traction for sure.
So then what's the average time someone does it in?
We're expecting the times to be sort of in around the 1 hour mark. Again, it should be quite similar to what everybody experiences on the grind, and it's just really based on your fitness level and how much you want to push yourself that day.
Toby, this is awesome. I love the snowshoe grind, but I think if I'm going to beat your time, I better pick up my pace. Leave Toby in the snowshoe dust. Okay, or maybe I can learn how to bend time with the science on today's space segment. I'm still beating you.
Well, hello there. Speaking to you from the stage here in the Ground Station Canada Theatre at the H.R. MacMillan Space Centre with my good friend and astronomer, Raminder. We're going to talk today about general relativity, which sounds confusing to me.
Yeah, it is a bit confusing.
Now who came up with the theory of general relativity?
So, in 1915, Albert Einstein finally published his theory of general relativity.
Now, Albert Einstein, most people are familiar with him because he has awesome hair. Very smart gentleman, and his theory was dealing with time
and gravity and space.
So, and you've got an idea about how we can demonstrate that up here on the stage, right?
Yeah.
So, what's this line on the floor mean?
So we've simulated a black hole here. It's really hard to create black holes, but so this green line here is the event horizon of the black hole.
Which you don't want to cross, because I know a little bit about this. Once you cross the event horizon, there's no coming back. You're basically being trapped in that black hole. But we should try this. And in fact, actually, if you can get my keys, actually, they're just over there, Raminder. If you can just go grab those,
okay,
that would be great, because I don't want to go past the event horizon. Now, from my perspective, I am looking at Raminder, and he is angry with me because I've tricked him to go into a black hole. And from my perspective, he's moving incredibly slowly. If I looked at his watch, it would be barely ticking. He doesn't seem to be aging. I could come back here with my grandkids, and he would look basically the same. It's like time has, from my perspective, stopped for poor Raminder. But from Raminder's perspective...
See, now I'm seeing something completely different. As I look at Cam here, I notice that he's moving very, very fast, and he's aging very quickly.
Now, and I guess because Raminder is in the event horizon and isn't able to come back, I will have to sign off for him. So there's two good things that you should take away from this segment. One, thankfully, no black holes close to the Earth, so we don't really need to worry about this whole situation. And two, if someone tells you that their keys are on the other side of the event horizon, don't go get them. So for myself, Cam Cronin, for Raminder, for the Express from the H.R. MacMillan Space Centre, general relativity wrapped up in a nice little segment. Hope you have a good one.
The H.R. MacMillan Space Centre is open year-round, and they always have lots of different activities on hand. Now, if you're looking for something special to add to your calendar, we've got some ideas with today's Express Spotlight. Give a little bit of your heart this Valentine's Day. This masquerade-themed event will entertain you with a live date auction, great music, a saucy performance by the Burlesque Beauties, and so much more. 100% of the proceeds go to support Special Olympics Canada. The second annual Illuminate Yaletown is a free two-night celebration. This entertainment-filled street party will feature spectacular light installations from local artists. Ballet BC's performance of Volo presents a mix of premier ballet performances. The first flash premiere is set to music that presents the dancers in a wonderful unison of searing freshness. And if you're looking for some good old-fashioned fresh air, there's lots to do up here at Grouse Mountain in North Vancouver. Today we featured the snow limo and the snowshoe grind. They also offer winter ziplining tours and so much more. I'm Johanna, and on behalf of all of us on the show, thanks so much for watching. We're going to leave you with some sights and sounds from the local music scene, and we'll see you next time.
Depuis que tu es là, je ne pense qu'à toi. Tu prends tout mon temps et tu es tout ce que j'attends. J'ai besoin d'être aimé, de te comprendre et d'être aimé, de te prendre dans mes bras. Toi-même tu sais pourquoi, bébé. Aimé d'amour, c'est t'aimer comme moi je t'aime. C'est t'aimer comme moi je t'aime. Aimé d'amour, c'est t'aimer